Here we go. 2 laps to go in this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 2/10 is the difference between ourselves and Gasly, trying to hold on to a couple of points in this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix through turns 2 and 3. The car's had a massive moment.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Hey guys, welcome to Season 2 of F1 2021 Career Mode. First and foremost, my driver is okay, hence why we're still going. Thankfully, he was able to walk away, as you can see right there, but that still doesn't excuse that was probably one of the nastiest crashes we have had in Career Mode. So, yeah, here's what happened with the replays. Literally just lost the back end on what was old tires. Don't know if you guys remember the situation we were in, but we were meant to be doing a 2-stop in this race, and we stretched the mediums really quite far. Maybe further than what they should have been going to, running an aggressive setup in an underdeveloped car. The back end just broke away from me. You can see even out of turn 2, same thing happened. We were able to save that slide. Then through turn 3, we had 2 individual back end losses, essentially. Unable to save the second of which sent us into the barrier. So that was the end of our race. Valtteri Bottas won from Daniel Ricciardo. Lewis Hamilton got third, who subsequently won the championship. And my teammate, Dan Tichtum, I gave him the ultimatum. He had to get points to continue his career at Marduk Motorsport. And as you can see, he was unable to deliver. So, we will be showing him the door at the end of Season 1. And we'll be hiring someone else going forward. But yeah, there we go. We end up in P20. Somehow we get classification, kind of, for finishing the race 2 laps down. We do retain 12th in the driver's standings over Fernando Alonso, who himself didn't manage to get points, so that was lucky on that front. In terms of the constructors, we keep P8. Alfa Romeo didn't get any points, and they were way too far back in the standings to overtake us, so we remain with the status quo. Unfortunately, we lost the rivalry to Esteban Ocon, which means we're going to lose a bit of a claim. We do slide back in level 7, but thankfully the team itself was able to progress to level 13, meaning we should see more dollars coming in each and every week. So that'll be nice, but we have many things to deal with. Before we get to the end of this season, we have to negotiate our second driver's contract. Dan, you tried your best, but it's time to go.
As of today, you are no longer an employee of this organization. Lucky for you, one of us is competent. I found you an option elsewhere, and I suggest you take it if you want any hope of salvaging this so-called career of yours. Now hurry up and make up your mind.
Well then, Dan Tichtum has options. He has a drive elsewhere, potentially. Not sure if it's in F1 or whether he's going to get demoted to F2. We are going to find out in the latter stage of this video. So, with that sorted, welcome to the Season 2 pre-season video. We're now going to properly get into all of the things behind the scenes at Marduk Motorsport. You're going to see my new teammate for Season 2. You're going to see the car, exactly what we're going to be working with, the performance index, basically the expectations of what we're going to have heading into the next season of Career Mode. But we're still right at the end of Season 1. We have to pick our Season 2 teammate with our, I guess, running budget from Season 1, which is very silly. Codemasters, how have you still not fixed this? We need to have our end of season budget to buy our Season 2 driver. How is this still not a thing yet? Anyway, I'm now just prodding a bunch of drivers to see what I can get obviously Daniel Ricciardo is the man we want to sign. And we still can't sign him. Wonderful. How long is this going to go on for, Codemasters? Like 5 years? I haven't... believe me, I am going to go for Daniel Ricciardo at the earliest opportunity that I can get him. But unfortunately, that is not the case yet. I couldn't afford him. I didn't have the facilities to sign him. So, again, we wait another year, another season. Hopefully, it's just one more season. Anyway, these two look like pretty good prospects. Jensen Button and Nico Rosberg, each 6 million. They've only recently retired from F1, so they might be convinced to come back. And come back, Nico Rosberg might. He's accepted the approach. We have the facilities that he likes. We have the money to get him. We're going to go low risk and see if we can get ourselves a former world champion. Let's do this. Here we go. Sending the demands. Is it going to work? Yes, it is. Nico Rosberg is a Marduk Motorsport driver for the 2022 season. He is not done in Formula 1, and I suspect the reason for that is he wants to try and have a go at Lewis Hamilton once again. He's seen him winning too many times, and now Nico wants a little bit more of that rivalry once again. So, yeah, he's certainly no slouch, and his stats really do the talking. I'm going to have my hands full in Season 2.
We have a problem regarding our driver. How do you want to handle this?
Okay, so immediately we have problems with Nico. Multiple media outlets are starting to report Nico as being disconnected and distracted during recent press events. This will never... It doesn't matter. The new season doesn't start for months. He can be distracted. He doesn't have to focus on driving yet. But we're going to have to cut into his focus because we don't have the resource points to take the brunt of it.
Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks.
Slightly annoying that his focus isn't going to be what it could be at the start of the season, but it's just one of those things we have to deal with. So that is now the end of Season 1. We are going to go through the winter break. You can see the team acclaim coming in. I've gone from level 7 to level 9. The team has gone from level 13 to nearly level 15. What about the end of season bonus? It is nearly 12 million. 6 and a bit for the primary sponsor, and the rest coming from our finishing position in the Constructors. So we have a lot of money to spend on the facilities at the start of Season 2. That is the end of the season. It is now complete. 34 points for us. None for Rosberg. I mean, he's just joined, but he's already as successful as Marcus Armstrong and Dan Ticktum combined. Now, time to sort out the settings for Season 2. I am going to cut down the calendar to 16 races. I feel like 20 races are too long. It already took me too long to get through Season 1. I am going to upload faster through the next season. I am pretty certain of that. My career mode is a marathon, not a sprint, and I intend to be uploading career mode through the entire life cycle of the game. I'm actually really excited to get really deep into this career mode, much like last year. So some people had their worries that this wasn't going to be a long-running career mode. Contrary to popular belief, I'm really enjoying the game. I just haven't had the time to make as many videos this year, but that's going to hopefully change. Anyway, we're pushing ourselves with the sponsor for Season 2. We're going with Quest. Quest? I'm already on a quest. A quest to get my team back to the front. Exactly the way it was. Yes, alright, let's stop quoting Shrek. It doesn't matter because Quest is not going to feature on the car. We're going to have our own sponsors and that. Engine-wise, well, we're going to stick with Renault because I like the sound of the Renault engine and the performance is there, and it's reasonably priced compared to Mercedes, which doesn't sound that great compared to Renault or Honda. Anyway, what are we saying? Fernando Alonso has retired, so too has Kimi Räikkönen, so we should see some shuffling in the order in terms of the seats. Here's the standings for us. We actually maintained ground pretty much heading into Season 2. There was a big engine regulation change which has affected pretty much everyone apart from us. And I'd probably say Williams as well. McLaren have fared pretty well heading into Season 2. They haven't lost much ground. But everyone is just that much closer to us, meaning we might be in a really good position in Season 2 to score regular points. We were already looking pretty good at the end of Season 1, so Season 2 should be even stronger. Here are the seats. No changes at Mercedes, Red Bull, or McLaren, or Ferrari for that matter. We scroll down further. Lance Stroll is still driving for Aston Martin. Sergio Perez is still driving for Red Bull. Is there going to be any changes? No, it doesn't look that way. Here we have Pierre Gasly signing for Alpine and driving alongside Esteban Ocon. That is going to be a feisty pairing because I know in real life these guys hate each other. Yuki Tsunoda stays in AlphaTauri. Who fills Pierre Gasly's role in the leading AlphaTauri? Well, you'll have to wait and find out. George Russell is at Alfa Romeo, and it's Marcus Armstrong coming out of nowhere to get the second AlphaTauri seat. Dan Ticktum gets extended a lifeline by Williams. So there we go. That is the extra options that Dan's press lady was talking about. He has found himself a drive at Williams. Two of my former teammates are in the sport and will probably want some revenge on me in Season 2. So, we've got a few enemies out there. Let's try not to make any further ones in the form of Nico Rosberg. Who knows? He might be a long-term fixture at this team if he performs really well. But we do have the ticking time bomb of Daniel Ricciardo, who is getting on in age, and I want to sign him before he retires, which is what happened to us on F1 2020. Retired before I could get him. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, let's focus on the team now and improve some of those facilities. We have $15 million to spend on upgrading this Formula 1 team. And upgrading we need to do because we need Spec 2 upgrades to do any more upgrades to aero, to chassis, to engine. All of the upgrades are locked behind the paywall. So we've got to upgrade the facilities so that we can actually improve the car. So we are bottlenecked for the time being. I don't think we'll be able to chuck on any more upgrades on the car until facilities level 2 comes into effect. So we're currently having a look. We need to spend... we need to upgrade an already level 1 upgrade, so we're probably going to go for build time. This just means the upgrades come in faster because at the time of making this video, all my upgrades take ages to come in. So that's the one I want to go for. We're also going for resource point generation, which is a cheap one because it was level 0. Moving on to aero, we are going to do maybe build time again. Because again, it's the same problem. Of just upgrades taking too long to come in. No, we've gone for quality control. Okay, we've gone a different route on that one. Personnel, are we going to upgrade anything there? Probably not. We want to get Spec 2 on basically everything. The engine is the most upgraded side of the team. And again, what are we going to go for? It's either going to be build time or quality control. Not too fussed about fabrication just yet. We are going for build time. So, yeah, we want the upgrades going on faster. Sometimes they take nearly 2 races, like a good few weeks, 3 weeks-ish to go on, and that's especially going to be more crucial when we get more major and ultimate upgrades on. So fast-forwarding that process is only going to make us upgrade faster. So it is time to fast-forward time and get closer to the car reveal.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. We need your input on how to address an issue concerning our driver.
Another day, another issue with Nico Rosberg. His trainer is suggesting they introduce some yoga into their daily routine. I knew Nico was going to be high maintenance. He is a world champion after all. So whatever he asks for, we shall give him.
Thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates it.
Hopefully that'll improve his morale, I guess. Just thinking, you know, IRL terms, and if he's doing the things that he wants to prepare for races, then hopefully he'll be in a better state to perform better. So, yeah, we'll make sure we facilitate him as much as we can. Hopefully he doesn't expect the world from us. We are still only a midfield team at this stage, and having a world champion in your stable could prove to be a little bit tricky. Hopefully he doesn't get too frustrated. We'll try and upgrade things as fast as we humanly can. Speaking of, we can do an ECU upgrade to the engine. That's just about the only thing we can either do or afford. So that'll go on, but not in time for the first race, unfortunately. Again, build time is too long with our facilities. Upgrading those, and we can get things done a lot smoother. So we're going to do a reliability upgrade, a failed one from Season 1. That was pretty inexpensive. I think it was only 78 resource points, so we need all the reliability we can get. We need to minimize those failures. But back to the task at hand. It is time to see the new car for Season 2. I hope you'll like it. There we go. That is the Challenger for Season 2 of My Team Career Mode. There is the previous livery, and here is the livery that we're going to be running with now. As you can see, Razer is the title sponsor. TMDK has pretty high prominence on the car. That is my, I guess, merch branding. Perhaps need to come out with some merch again at some point soon. But yeah, many other sponsors on the car. Veloce Esports, who are basically my agency. Pretty prominent figure in the world of sim racing these days. We got Fanatec on the car. We also have Durex on the front wing. Hopefully that can give me the protection to stop me getting damage. Let's see about that one. We also have Track Racer. None of these guys asked me to put their sponsors on the car. I threw them all together myself in collaboration with my good friend Sevi, who does all my graphic designs. And personally, I love the look of this car. The chroma look by Razer on the side profile looks incredible. With a white base as paint, I think it just looks really, really clean.
The team's income is looking very robust right now. It's time for you to have a think about our profit margin and what areas of the operation might benefit from that money.
So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the car. Personally, I think it is the best looking car that I've ever had in career mode, and maybe the best looking car ever in anyone else's career mode. Let me know what you think. I love the mix of chroma colors, but I love especially the warmer colors on the car. So yeah, I think it looks sick, and I can't wait to develop the look over the next few seasons and improve it even further if that is at all possible. From some angles as well, it kind of looks like a Force India, as you might have, a lot of people said from the teaser clip on Twitter. But yeah, I personally love the car and love the branding. It kind of matches my helmet as well, which is a happy coincidence. Again, another issue for Nico Rosberg. We don't want to touch his focus, so we have to diminish the aero department.
Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks.
So, there we go. We are approaching the final few days now of the pre-season. More resource points and cash is coming in for the team. And now, here we are. We are ready to begin Season 2 of F1 2021 Career Mode. And that is where I'm going to leave this video here today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. We're going to hit the ground running with Season 2. Hopefully tomorrow, the Bahrain Grand Prix. And let's hope that we can take the performance of the team to a whole new level, even from the very first round. Until the next video, I'll see you next time.
Okay, the track is green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temperature. Try and feel your way around.